Dudes. Guys. 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 Hey guys! Last video went over pretty well. I guess the new audio thing is working out, which is very exciting. Now that I have new audio, that's gonna show up. Stop nagging. It's not even at my door. But yeah, so I was very pleased to see how much the audio quality had improved. So I'm gonna keep doing that for like forever. It made editing so much easier too. If you have separate audio from the video, actually good audio, it just makes your life so much easier. So I've decided before we get into talking more about the Let's Plays, because for the next 3 days, I'm gonna keep talking about it, and then we'll figure out what I'm gonna play, and then I'll start on that for you. Today, I'm gonna tell you a story. About a week ago, I was out at night walking with a friend of mine to go get a smoothie, as you do. And we passed this group of people, like just walking down the sidewalk, whatever. One of them was on crutches. And we just passed by, like whatever, we're gonna go get our smoothie, they're gonna go do whatever it is they're gonna go do. And all of a sudden I heard this like clatter behind us and laughing. So I turn around, and the person who was on the crutches was on the ground, sitting there just laughing. Their friends are kind of like looking at them and laughing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And the guy's just sitting there laughing, and he goes, I was checking her out. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, and I went and I like helped them up, and I was like, are you okay? And they're like, yeah, and they went on their way, we went on our way. I got my smoothie, it was freaking delicious. Oh, that smoothie was so good. That's the most important part of this story, you know? The fact that the smoothie was worth it. What was I talking about? So, I didn't really think much of it. I thought it was kind of funny. Like, this person was checking me out, and they fell over because they weren't paying attention because I was distracting them, which I thought was kind of hilarious, but you know, whatever. A few days later, I go to this club meeting at my school, and I'm meeting new people, and then they're like, oh, do you want to just hang out, go to this bar together? I'm like, sure, you know, I'll go hang out, maybe dance, whatever. Like I've said 1,000 times, I hurt my hip skateboarding, so that day it was really hurting me, so I was like limping along. One of the people in our group was also limping because he had a hurt foot. And so we were just kind of laughing about us hobbling along behind our group. One of the people in our group goes, oh, tell them the Crutches Story. And I'm like, okay, Crutches Story. So he looks at me and he goes, okay. So I was walking down the sidewalk one night when I saw the most gorgeous woman that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he's like, yeah, and then I was on crutches, right? And so we were walking, and I like turned to check them out, and I like fell over, and I was like, that was you? And their face just got so red, and I was like, oh my god, I've been looking for you everywhere. Like, I can't believe I found you again. Apparently, he and his friends had been looking for me too. His friends had been teasing him, calling me the goddess, as they looked for me around campus, and they looked for me for days, and then like, when he actually met me again, he didn't recognize me, so I guess I really wasn't that pretty. Must have been the pain meds. Weird shit happens. So, that was your story for the day. I hope you thought it was what am I talking about? What am I doing with my life? Why this? Why now? Shut up! I'm recording! Anyway, back to the Let's Plays. Now the story time is over. So now we have 4 votes for 4 different games, which is fantastic. I'm excited that you guys are giving me your opinions. So we have Outlast, Journey, Portal 2, and Skyrim. Yeah, that's it. Voting will be open for the next 2 days, so make sure you put your comment below so I can take into account your thoughts and your feelings. Also, I wanted to know if you guys liked the format of the little sneak peek that I did. Like, would you rather me just splice up all the funny parts where I say something interesting and leave out all the empty space, or would you rather me just play through the whole game, post like 15-minute videos or 20-minute videos, whatever. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys want to see? Because I love making content, but I really love making content that you enjoy. Just let me know what you're thinking and I'll do my best to make that happen. Ooh, there's a wall there. Ooh, I think that's all I wanted to say today. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye! Ba, ba, ba,